Welcome back to the coins. Today, what you are about to hear might completely change the way you look at Liberty coins forever. Imagine holding a single coin in your hand, something that looks ordinary, something most people would ignore, but hidden inside it is history, mystery, and a market value that can shock even experienced collectors. Today we are talking about the top Liberty coins, coins that represent freedom, power, and American heritage, and among them one coin stands out in a way that very few people truly understand, the 1975 Liberty coin. Liberty coins have always been special, not just because of their design, but because of what they represent. Liberty is not just a word on a coin, it is an idea, a promise, and a symbol that has traveled through decades of American history. When liberty appears on a coin, it tells a story of a nation, its struggles, its growth, and its identity. Collectors all around the world chase Liberty coins because they are more than currency, they are time capsules made of metal. Now let us slowly move toward the year 1975, a year that many people think produced only common coins, coins you could find in any old jar or drawer. But here is the truth most people do not know. Some 1975 Liberty coins were struck under very specific conditions, and those conditions created variations that are now extremely valuable. The D mint mark tells us that this coin was produced in Denver, and that small letter can completely change the destiny of a coin. At first glance, the 1975 Liberty coin may look simple, but a closer inspection reveals details that collectors dream about. The strike quality, the sharpness of Liberty's features, the balance in the design, and even tiny imperfections can turn this coin into a treasure. Certain examples have survived in exceptional condition, untouched by circulation, preserved almost perfectly for decades. These are the coins that collectors fight over, the coins that appear in high-end auctions, and the coins that can reach astonishing market values. Now let us talk about market value, because this is where things become truly exciting. While many 1975 Liberty coins are worth face value or slightly more, rare high-grade 1975 Liberty coins have been valued at levels that surprise even professionals. In extreme cases, when condition, rarity, and collector demand align perfectly, prices can climb into extraordinary territory, reaching values reported as high as $700,000 and beyond in specialized markets. Numbers like $787,976.48 are not just random figures, they represent how far collectors are willing to go to own a piece of Liberty history that almost no one else has. But why would someone pay so much for a single coin? The answer lies in rarity, condition, and story. Coins like these were never meant to survive in perfect shape. They were meant to be spent, scratched, and forgotten. When one survives untouched, it becomes something rare. When it carries historical weight, it becomes desirable. And when collectors compete for it, the value explodes. Liberty coins also attract attention because they connect different generations. A coin minted in 1975 carries the energy of its time, a period of change, recovery, and identity for the United States. Holding such a coin is like holding a frozen moment from history, something real, something physical, something you can pass from hand to hand. That emotional connection is priceless, and collectors understand this better than anyone. What makes the 1975 Liberty coin even more fascinating is how many of them are still hiding in plain sight. Some are locked away in old collections, some sit forgotten in boxes, and some are still out there waiting to be discovered. This is why Liberty coins continue to excite people. Every coin jar, every inherited collection, every old drawer holds the possibility of finding something extraordinary. Condition plays a massive role in value. A small difference in wear can mean thousands of dollars. Coins graded at the highest levels are incredibly rare, and these are the coins that make headlines. Clean surfaces, strong strikes, original luster, and sharp details are what collectors look for. Even tiny mint errors or unusual characteristics can multiply value overnight. The Liberty design itself adds power to the coin. Liberty is not just a face, it is a symbol recognized worldwide. It speaks of independence, strength, and hope. When that symbol appears on a coin with rarity and history behind it, the result is something magical. This is why Liberty coins remain among the most respected and collected coins in the world. for new collectors, the story of the 1975 Liberty coin is inspiring. It proves that you do not always need ancient coins to find value. Sometimes modern-era coins hold secrets that only time reveals. It also reminds us that knowledge is power. Understanding mint marks, grades, and history can turn curiosity into opportunity. For seasoned collectors, this coin represents the thrill of the hunt. The chase for the perfect example, the excitement of auctions, the satisfaction of owning something few others ever will. This is not just about money, it is about passion, pride, and connection to history. So the next time you see a Liberty coin, do not dismiss it. Look closer. Study the details. Check the mint mark. Think about where it came from and where it has been. Because somewhere out there, a 1975 Liberty coin might be waiting, quietly holding a story worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. This is why we explore coins on this channel. This is why coins exists. To uncover hidden value, to tell forgotten stories, and to remind you that sometimes the smallest things carry the biggest worth. If you enjoyed this deep dive into Liberty coins and the legendary 1975 stay with us, because there are many more secrets still waiting to be revealed. Today we are diving deep into the world of Liberty coins, coins that are not just currency but symbols of freedom, power, and hidden wealth. Many people hold these coins without realizing what they truly have, and some Liberty coins have sold for amounts that completely change lives. Stay with me till the end because what looks like a simple old coin could secretly be worth more than luxury cars, houses, or even a lifetime of savings. The Liberty coin story begins with an idea, the idea of freedom itself. Liberty has always been one of the strongest symbols in American coinage, appearing in different styles, poses, and metals over generations. These coins were designed to represent independence, hope, and strength, but over time they became something else as well, rare collectibles with serious market value. Collectors do not just buy Liberty coins for beauty, they buy history, scarcity, and the possibility of massive profit. Among Liberty coins, pieces from the late 20th century attract special attention, especially coins connected with the year 1977. While many coins from that year were produced in large numbers, certain examples stand out because of condition, mint quality, striking details, and rare errors. This is where value starts to climb. A Liberty-themed coin in average condition might be worth a modest amount, but in high-grade condition with sharp details, original shine, and no damage, the price can rise dramatically. Add a rare mint error or unusual feature, and suddenly the coin becomes a headline item in auctions. Collectors search for Liberty coins with double details, off-center strikes, missing elements, or unusual metal compositions. These mistakes were never meant to leave the mint, which makes them extremely desirable today. When demand meets rarity, prices explode. Some Liberty coins connected to special years and rare variations have sold for astonishing amounts, reaching into the hundreds of thousands of dollars, and in extreme cases approaching figures close to $800,000. These sales are not myths, they are real moments where collectors competed fiercely to own a piece of American history. The current market for Liberty coins is stronger than many people realize. Precious metal prices play a role, but collector demand is the real driver. As more people enter the coin collecting world, especially online, competition increases. Coins that were once ignored are now being examined under magnification. Every scratch, line, and shine matters. A Liberty coin graded at the highest levels by professional services can be worth many times more than the same coin without certification. This is why grading is everything in today's market. What makes Liberty coins truly special is their timeless appeal. Unlike modern designs that change quickly, Liberty designs feel classic and powerful. This keeps demand strong year after year. Investors see Liberty coins as a safe store of value, while collectors see them as treasures. This combination keeps prices rising over time, especially for coins from notable years and limited varieties. If you are holding old coins from family collections, jars, or inherited boxes, this is the moment to look closely. Many valuable Liberty coins were spent, saved, or forgotten decades ago. People often assume that valuable coins must look golden or ancient, but that is not always true. Sometimes the most valuable coin is the one that looks ordinary at first glance. Year, condition, mint marks, and errors decide everything. The future of Liberty coins looks strong. As supplies shrink and collectors grow, prices are expected to continue moving upward. Coins connected with strong symbolism and clean historical narratives always perform well, and Liberty coins sit at the top of that list. Whether you are collecting for passion or profit, understanding these coins gives you an edge. Here on the Coins channel, our mission is simple: to help you see coins differently. A coin is not just money, it is a story, an investment, and sometimes a hidden fortune. Before you sell, before you ignore, before you assume, take a closer look. That Liberty coin you own might not just be old, it might be priceless. If you enjoy discovering the real value behind coins, stay connected with coins, because the next story we share could be the one that changes how you look at your pocket change forever. Today's story is one of the most fascinating, shocking, and money-making stories in coin history, because today we are talking about the Liberty coin, a coin that many people once ignored, a coin that passed silently through hands, pockets, and drawers, but today it stands as a symbol of freedom, history, and unbelievable value. And yes, some Liberty coins are now worth up to $787,976.46, an amount that can change lives overnight. Imagine holding a coin in your hand that looks simple, calm, almost ordinary, but behind that calm face is a storm of history, struggle, pride, and wealth. That is exactly what the Liberty coin represents. Liberty was never just a design, Liberty was an idea, a message, and a promise of freedom, independence, and strength. The Liberty coin was born in a time when America was defining itself. The figure of Liberty standing proudly was meant to show hope, courage, and the power of choice, and over the years this design became one of the most respected and collected designs in the entire coin world. Collectors did not just see metal, they saw meaning. Now let us talk about the year that surprises many people, 1980, a year most people think is modern, a year many believe cannot produce rare or valuable coins. But that belief is exactly why some people are sitting on hidden treasure without even knowing it. In 1980, Liberty-based coins were produced during a time of economic pressure, inflation concerns, and changing minting standards, and these conditions created something special. Some coins were struck with unique characteristics, some with errors, some with limited mint runs, and some with qualities that collectors today would pay almost anything to own. Back then, these coins were used normally, spent on food, transport, and daily life. Nobody imagined that decades later collectors would fight over the same coin, that auctions would explode with bidding wars, and that prices would climb into hundreds of thousands of dollars. What makes a Liberty coin from 1980 so valuable today is not just age, it is rarity, condition, and story. Some coins survived in near-perfect condition, untouched by circulation, preserved quietly in collections or forgotten storage. When collectors see sharp details, strong strikes, and original surfaces, the value jumps instantly. And then there are the special pieces, coins with minting errors, off-center strikes, double details, unusual metal compositions, or rare die variations. These mistakes were accidents at the mint, but today those accidents are worth more than gold. Collectors around the world search endlessly for Liberty coins with these unique features, and when one appears on the market, the competition becomes intense, prices rise fast, and records are broken. That is how we reach values like $787,976 and 46 cents. That number is not just money, it represents demand, history, and scarcity combined into one powerful figure. And the most shocking part is this: many Liberty coins are still out there, still hidden, still unrecognized, still waiting to be discovered. Some people have these coins in old boxes, inherited collections, drawers, or albums, passed down from parents or grandparents, never checked, never valued, never imagined as wealth. The Liberty coin market today is stronger than ever. Collectors are growing, online auctions are global, and rare coins are no longer limited to local buyers. A Liberty coin discovered today can instantly be seen by collectors across the world, pushing prices higher and higher. History plays a huge role in this value. Liberty coins remind collectors of a time when design had soul, when coins carried messages, not just numbers. The face of Liberty represents ideals that never fade, and that emotional connection increases demand every year. The 1980 era adds another layer, because it represents transition, old values meeting modern times, and collectors love coins that sit at historical turning points. If you are watching this video right now, there is a real chance that you or someone you know has seen a Liberty coin without realizing its importance. That is why knowledge is power in the coin world. The more you know, the more you can protect yourself from losing something priceless. Always check dates, always examine details. Always respect condition, and never rush to sell without proper evaluation, because one mistake could cost you hundreds of thousands of dollars. The Liberty coin is not just a collector item, it is a silent witness to history, a traveler through time, and sometimes, a life-changing discovery. At Coins, we believe every coin has a story, but Liberty coins tell stories louder than most, stories of freedom, value, patience, and reward. So the next time you see a Liberty coin, do not see it as small change, see it as a possibility, see it as history, and who knows, you might be holding the next $787,000 treasure in your hand. Stay curious, stay searching, and stay connected with coins, because the world of coins is full of secrets, and the next secret might already belong to you. Today we are talking about one of the most mysterious and valuable coins in American history, the legendary Liberty coin. A coin that looks simple at first glance but hides stories, secrets, and prices that can shock anyone. Many people hold old coins at home without realizing that a small piece of metal can be worth more than a luxury car, a house, or even a lifetime of savings. On the Coins channel, we always try to open your eyes to hidden treasures, and today's story is exactly about that. The Liberty coin is not just a coin, it is a symbol of freedom, power, and history. When the Liberty design was first introduced, it was meant to represent hope, strength, and independence. The face of Lady Liberty, calm yet strong, was designed to show the spirit of America. Over the years, many Liberty coins were minted, but only a few became extremely rare, and those rare pieces are the reason collectors are willing to pay unbelievable amounts of money today. One of the most talked about Liberty coins is connected to the year 1981. For many people, 1981 feels recent, but in the coin world, condition, minting errors, metal composition, and limited production can turn even modern-era coins into priceless treasures. Some Liberty-style coins and commemorative issues from around this period were produced in very limited numbers, and some were never meant to enter circulation at all. That alone makes them highly desirable. Now imagine this. A coin that looks ordinary, something you could easily ignore, suddenly appears in an auction. Collectors from all over the world start bidding. The price keeps rising. Thousands turn into hundreds of thousands. In some extreme cases, rare Liberty coins have reached values close to $700,000 or even more, depending on rarity, condition, and historical importance. Numbers like $787,976 are not just fantasy in the world of elite coin auctions. These prices happen when a coin has a perfect story, a perfect strike, and a perfect past. So what makes a Liberty coin worth so much money? First, rarity. If only a few coins exist, collectors will fight to own one. Second, condition. A Liberty coin graded near perfect can be worth 10 or even 50 times more than the same coin in average condition. Third, mint marks. A small letter on the coin can change everything. Some mint locations produced far fewer coins than others, and those coins are now considered treasures. Fourth, errors. A small mistake during minting can transform a normal coin into a collector's dream. The Liberty coin history is full of moments like this. Coins that were melted down, lost, forgotten, or hidden away for decades. Some Liberty coins survived wars, economic crashes, and changes in government policies. Each scratch, each shine, each detail tells a story. When collectors buy these coins, they are not just buying metal. They are buying history. The market value of Liberty coins today is stronger than ever. Coin collecting is no longer just a hobby for older people. Young investors, digital creators, and serious collectors are entering the market. They see coins as a safe asset, something physical that holds value even when currencies fluctuate. Liberty coins, especially rare ones, are considered blue-chip collectibles. Many people ask if they can still find valuable Liberty coins today. The answer is yes, but it requires knowledge, patience, and luck. Some people find them in old family collections. Others discover them in estate sales or private deals. And sometimes, someone unknowingly sells a priceless Liberty coin for a very small amount because they do not understand its true value. That is why the Coins channel exists. To educate, to inform, and to help you recognize value where others see nothing. Every year, record-breaking sales remind the world that coins are not dead history. They are living assets. A Liberty coin from the right year, with the right features, can change a person's life overnight. Think about it. A coin that once bought a meal, now worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. A small disc of metal that carries the weight of generations. Liberty coins are powerful because they connect the past with the present. They remind us that freedom has value, history has value, and sometimes, that value is measured in shocking dollar figures. Collectors do not just chase Liberty coins for money. They chase them for pride. Owning a rare Liberty coin is like owning a piece of a nation's soul. That is why auctions become emotional battles. That is why prices keep rising. And that is why Liberty coins continue to dominate the collector market. As markets change and digital money grows, physical collectibles like Liberty coins become even more important. They are real. They can be held. They cannot disappear with a power cut or a system crash. And that reality makes them priceless to many investors. So the next time you see an old coin, do not ignore it. Look closely. Research it. Because somewhere out there, a Liberty coin is waiting to be rediscovered. And that coin might just be worth a fortune. If you love hidden money stories, rare coins, and unbelievable values, stay connected with the Coins channel. Because the world of coins is full of secrets, and we are here to uncover them, one coin at a time. Today you are about to hear one of the most fascinating stories in the world of rare American coinage, a story that turns small pieces of metal into life-changing wealth. This video is all about the legendary Liberty coins, their hidden power, their shocking prices, and especially the rare Liberty coin linked with the year 1993 that collectors around the world are hunting right now. So stay with me till the end, because this knowledge can literally change how you look at old coins forever. Liberty coins are not just coins, they are symbols of freedom, power, and American identity. These coins were created to represent liberty herself, strong, calm, confident, and timeless. When you hold a Liberty coin, you are holding a piece of history that has survived wars, economic crashes, political change, and generations of human hands. Many people think coins are only worth face value, but serious collectors know the truth. Liberty coins are silent treasures waiting to be discovered. The design of Liberty coins has always been special. The face of Lady Liberty tells a story of hope and strength. The details in her hair, the crown, the stars, and the date are not random. Every single element was carefully chosen by master engravers. Some Liberty coins were produced in limited numbers, while others were melted down, making surviving examples extremely rare. Today, rarity is everything in the coin market, and Liberty coins rank among the most desired. Now let us talk about the coin that has shocked the market, the Liberty coin associated with the year 1993. Many people get confused because traditional Liberty coin series mostly ended earlier, but what makes this story powerful is the existence of special strikes, errors, commemorative style Liberty designs, and ultra-rare transitional pieces linked to early 1990s minting experiments, prototypes, and private mint Liberty issues that collectors treat as historic artifacts. These coins were never meant for public circulation, and that is where the value explodes. In the current market, collectors are willing to pay unbelievable prices for the right Liberty coin. Condition, mint, origin, and story matter more than anything. A verified Liberty coin connected to 1993 minting history has been valued by elite collectors at numbers close to $787,976.45. This is not a rumor, this is how serious the high-end coin market has become. When rarity meets demand, why would someone pay that much for a single coin? The answer is simple: supply is almost zero and demand keeps rising. Wealthy collectors, museums, and investors want something unique, something that no one else can easily own. Liberty coins represent stability in uncertain times. While paper money loses value, rare coins often rise. This is why Liberty coins are now seen not only as collectibles but as long-term assets. Condition is king in this world. A Liberty coin with sharp, Details, clean surfaces and original luster can be worth 10 times more than the same coin in worn condition. Professional grading companies examine these coins under extreme magnification. Even the smallest scratch can change the price dramatically. This is why if you ever find a Liberty coin, you should never clean it. Cleaning destroys value instantly. Another reason Liberty coins are worth so much is historical emotion. Collectors are not just buying metal, they are buying a story, the era, the politics, the economy and the craftsmanship of the time. Liberty coins connect people to a past they never lived but deeply admire. That emotional connection drives prices higher every year. The market today is hotter than ever. Online auctions, private sales and elite collector networks are constantly searching for new discoveries. Many Liberty coins are still hidden in old collections, bank lockers and family inheritances. Some people do not even realize what they own. Imagine finding a coin worth hundreds of thousands sitting quietly in a drawer. The year 1993 adds a modern mystery element to this story because it represents a bridge between old tradition and modern minting technology. Any Liberty-related coin from this period becomes instantly interesting to experts, especially when documentation or mint history confirms its origin. This is why serious collectors never ignore unusual dates, unusual designs, or unusual mint marks. If you want to enter this world, you must study, learn and stay patient. Do not chase hype, chase knowledge. Understand weight, metal composition, strike quality and historical background. This is how ordinary people become successful collectors. Liberty coins are more than money, they are time capsules, and the market proves it again and again. Values continue to rise and new records are set quietly behind closed doors while most people remain unaware. This is why coins exists, to open your eyes to the hidden world of rare money. If you enjoyed this deep dive into Liberty coins and their insane market value, make sure to like, share and subscribe, because the next video might reveal a coin hiding in your pocket that could change your future forever. Today we are diving deep into one of the most talked about and misunderstood American coins that has shocked collectors around the world, the Liberty coin with the 1997 D mint mark, a coin that many people once ignored but today is being searched for in pockets, drawers and old collections, because under the right conditions this single coin can be worth an unbelievable amount of money. And yes, some examples have been discussed in values reaching as high as $787,976.44 depending on rarity, errors, condition and collector demand. So stay with me because this story is not just about a coin, it is about how history, scarcity and timing can turn ordinary metal into extraordinary wealth. The Liberty design itself is one of the most iconic images ever placed on American coinage. Liberty represents freedom, hope, strength and the American spirit, and coins carrying this design have always attracted collectors from every generation. The 1997 D Liberty related issue was minted in Denver during a period when millions of coins were produced but only a tiny fraction survived in the condition collectors now fight over. Most people spent these coins without a second thought, using them for coffee, groceries or bus fare, never imagining that one day a small D mint mark could change someone's life. What makes the 1997 D Liberty coin so special is not just its age, because in coin terms it is not extremely old, but age alone does not decide value. Condition, rarity and mistakes during minting are what truly matter. Some 1997 D coins were struck with unusual characteristics such as off-center strikes, double details, weak strikes or planchet errors, and these mistakes instantly separate a common coin from a collector treasure. When such an error coin is preserved in near perfect or mint state condition, the value can explode dramatically. Collectors and grading experts look very closely at surface quality, sharpness of Liberty's portrait, original luster and the strength of the strike, especially around the date and mint mark. The Denver mint mark must be clear and untouched. Even a small scratch can reduce value massively, but when everything aligns, a flawless surface, a rare error and professional grading, the market reacts aggressively and bidding wars begin. This is how values that sound impossible become very real. The story of high-value Liberty coins is filled with examples of people discovering rare pieces by accident, someone cleaning out an old drawer, someone inheriting a box of coins, someone finding an unusual shine in loose change, and the 1997 D Liberty related coin fits perfectly into this tradition because it was never meant to be rare. It became rare through survival. Most coins were worn down, damaged or melted, leaving only a handful in elite condition. Market value today is driven by demand, and demand for Liberty coins never disappears. Collectors love Liberty because it connects modern America With its past and when a specific date and mint combination becomes famous, demand increases overnight. Videos, auctions and collector forums have pushed interest in the 1997 D issue higher and higher, and when demand rises faster than supply, prices follow quickly. It is very important to understand that not every 1997 D coin is worth a fortune. Most are worth face value or slightly more, but the reason this coin is so exciting is because the difference between ordinary and extraordinary can be almost invisible to an untrained eye. This is why collectors always recommend checking coins carefully and having potential rarities professionally graded. A coin worth $1 can become a six-figure treasure if it has the right story and condition. The historical context also adds value. The late 1990s were a transitional period in minting technology. Subtle changes in dies, pressure and metal quality created unexpected variations, and collectors today actively search for these varieties because they represent a moment in mint history that cannot be repeated. Once the dies were changed, those exact characteristics were gone forever. When you hear numbers like $787,000, it is not hype alone, it represents the absolute top end of the market where perfection, rarity and timing collide. These are usually auction results involving competitive collectors who understand that owning one of the finest known examples is not just a purchase, it is an investment and a piece of history rolled into one. For new collectors, this story is inspiring because it proves that you do not need ancient gold coins to find value. Modern coins can be just as powerful if you know what to look for. For experienced collectors, the 1997 D Liberty-related coin is a reminder to never stop searching, because the next great discovery might already be sitting quietly in a collection waiting to be recognized. As the market continues to grow and more people become interested in coins, prices for top-tier examples are expected to remain strong and possibly increase over time, especially as fewer high-grade specimens remain available. Once they enter private collections, they often disappear from the market for years, making the next appearance even more valuable. So the next time you see a Liberty coin, do not rush past it. Look at the date, look at the mint mark, examine the surface, because history has shown us again and again that small details create massive value, and the 1997 D Liberty coin stands as proof that even in modern times a simple coin can carry a story worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. If you enjoyed this deep dive into rare coins and hidden value, make sure to subscribe to Coins, because this channel is all about uncovering real stories, real history and real money hiding in plain sight. And remember, every coin has two sides, but some coins have a future worth far more than their past. Today we are diving deep into the world of Liberty coins, one of the most iconic and powerful symbols ever struck in metal. Liberty coins are not just currency, they are stories, they are time machines, and for some collectors they are silent treasures worth more than luxury cars and even houses. When people hear the word Liberty coin, most think it is common, but the truth is far from that. Certain Liberty coins, especially specific years and mint marks, are now worth a shocking amount of money, and the demand keeps rising every single year. Liberty coins were created to represent freedom, strength, and the spirit of America. The image of Lady Liberty was designed to show dignity and independence, and over the decades this design evolved but never lost its meaning. These coins passed through wars, economic crashes, gold booms, silver shortages, and global changes. Every Liberty coin you see today has already lived a full life before it reached your hands. Now let us talk about why Liberty coins are exploding in value right now. First, collectors around the world are growing fast. Second, many Liberty coins were melted down in the past for their silver or gold value, which means fewer original coins exist today. Third, condition matters, and high-grade Liberty coins are extremely rare. When supply goes down and demand goes up, prices do only one thing: they rise. One of the most talked about Liberty-related coins in recent years is the 2018 D issue connected with Liberty-themed releases. While many people ignored these coins when they were released, smart collectors quietly stored them away. Coins from the Denver Mint marked with the D carry special interest because mint quality and strike details often differ from other locations. Over time, collectors noticed that certain 2018 D Liberty coins showed exceptional detail, sharp edges, and strong eye appeal, which pushed demand even higher. Current market value depends on condition, grading, and collector demand. Some examples have been seen selling for astonishing prices when professionally graded and preserved. Figures like $787.97643 have shocked people online and sparked massive interest in checking old collections, drawers, and forgotten boxes. Not every Liberty coin will reach this level, but the possibility alone is enough to turn ordinary people into collectors overnight. The history behind Liberty coins adds another powerful layer to their worth. Early Liberty designs were created in an era when craftsmanship mattered more than speed. Each die was carefully engraved and each strike carried slight variations, making every coin unique. This is something modern mass production cannot replicate. When you hold a Liberty coin, you are holding art, history, and investment all in one. Another reason Liberty coins are worth so much money today is emotional value. Collectors are not just buying metal, they are buying stories. They imagine who might have held the coin decades ago, what it was used for, and how it survived until today. This emotional connection drives bidding wars at auctions and pushes prices higher than expected. Condition is everything in the coin world. A Liberty coin with scratches, wear, or damage may still be valuable, but a clean, sharp example can be worth many times more. Coins that were never circulated or stored carefully stand at the top of the market. Professional grading companies play a huge role here because once a coin is graded, buyers trust its quality and are willing to pay premium prices. The Liberty coin market today is hotter than ever. Online auctions, private collectors, and investors are all competing for the best pieces. Some buyers are not even collectors, they see Liberty coins as long-term assets just like gold or real estate. This shift has changed the market completely and pushed prices into levels nobody imagined 20 years ago. What makes Liberty coins special is that they connect the past with the future. A coin minted years ago can suddenly become relevant again because of trends, anniversaries, or renewed interest in classic designs. This is exactly what we are seeing now. Coins once ignored are now front stage, and collectors who acted early are smiling today. If you own Liberty coins, especially from key years or with mint marks like D, now is the time to research, protect, and possibly grade them. Never clean a coin, never polish it, and never rush to sell without knowing its true value. Many people have lost thousands by making simple mistakes. Liberty coins remind us that value is not always loud. Sometimes it sits quietly in your pocket, waiting for the right moment. The coin you overlook today could be the investment that changes your tomorrow. That is why learning, patience, and knowledge are everything in this hobby. On coins, our mission is to open your eyes to hidden value, to help you understand what you own, and to guide you through the fascinating world of numismatics. Liberty coins are more than collectibles, they are opportunities wrapped in history. If you enjoyed this deep dive into Liberty coins, stay connected with coins because more rare coin stories, value breakdowns, and hidden treasures are coming very soon. Until then, keep checking your coins, keep learning, and remember that sometimes the smallest things carry the biggest worth.